look like Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty. I'll turn into a big old hot toad.
Hey y'all, I'm Madeline Monahan, but you can call me Maddie. Welcome back to my channel, and it has been forever. I know what you all are thinking. Is that a Mandalorian shirt? Well, yes, it's a Mandalorian shirt. And guess who still hasn't seen season 2 of The Mandalorian? Me. But guess who keeps seeing spoilers on Instagram? Me. But that's not why I'm sitting down and making this video today. I am not here to talk about The Mandalorian and how much I need to be watching it. I am here with a life update, I guess, as well as a Nano in review. So originally I had planned to do a vlog for the final week of NaNoWriMo, and it just got so crazy that last week. I had so many papers due, I had tests, I was out of town and in town, and I don't know if you all can tell by my background. I'm in a hotel room right now. And the reason why I'm in a hotel room because at the very last minute, my husband's company asked him to come down to North Carolina. So here we are in North Carolina. It was a very last minute thing. They literally told us 2 days before we had to be down here. So it was a very frantic couple of days. And I just decided that I thought it would be easier to just kind of have a sit down video and talk to you guys about how Nano went for me. And if you can hear the air in the background, I apologize. It is really loud and I don't know how to turn the darn thing off. Long story short, I did not win NaNoWriMo. I was only about, probably 1,000 words away from the goal. But the thing that I realized this Nano was that the story I was writing, I sort of fell out of love with, and that made it all the more difficult to write. I didn't feel like my characters knew what they were doing. I didn't really feel like I knew my characters very well. The story was all over the place, and I just didn't enjoy it. After a while, I just thought that it had lost its fun, I guess. I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, I just feel like it had lost its oomph. It's a technical term, oomph. The thing that I realized with this past Nano was I actually enjoy Camp Nano a lot more than I enjoy regular Nano. Oh, the thing turned off. Oh, thank you. Because with Camp Nano, you are able to set your own goal. You're able to adjust to your specifics, if you will. You're able to know your limits. And if you can go past that, then you can go past that, and you know you can. So you have a better understanding of yourself and your limitations with Camp Nano. And I think that that takes a lot of pressure off of it because you have the liberty to set your goal, and you have the liberty to change it if you realize it's too much for you or too little. There's, you can move it around a bit. With Nano, you're a little bit more set into that 50,000 word count. And the thing that sort of came to me this past Nano was that word count is like, whose line is it anyway? Writing is like, whose line is it anyway? If anyone knows that show, they always open every Whose Line Is It Anyway show with where everything's made up and the points don't matter. And that's kind of the motto that I've adapted for writing, because everything is made up and the word count doesn't matter. Like, it's nice at the end to, maybe count up how many words you have, but you get there when you get there, in your own time, at your own pace, at what's good for you. And, if you don't feel good about a story, then you should have the liberty to either put it on the back shelf or back stove, back what? My cat just jumped up on the thingy, so I apologize if any tails come running through. You have that liberty to put it on hold or to stop it completely. And I just feel like with NaNoWriMo, there's a lot of added pressure to get to that 50,000. I mean, obviously there's no real pressure, but if you're like me, you're gonna see that challenge of getting 50,000 words in 30 days as a challenge, and you're going to basically, just keep going until you get to that 50,000. That is just not the way to operate. NaNoWriMo, I feel like, is definitely a quantity over quality, and I definitely feel like my quality this year was terrible, and my cat is playing with my purse. Because I had the quantity, but I did not feel like I had a good story. And honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to be going back to this story, and if I do, it's going to be a very long time after a lot more planning. So I don't think that, I just don't think I'm going to be going back to it anytime soon. And that's not to say that I didn't have fun with Nano. I did. This was the first NaNoWriMo that I did where I had friends who were writing along with me. My cat is right here. He's so cute. Stop playing with my scrunchie. And that really made a world of difference, was writing with friends and hanging out with friends and doing live streams with them, having write-a-thons with them. Like, that was a lot of fun. And I really, really enjoyed that. And I mean, I would absolutely do NaNoWriMo again, but I think from now on what I'm going to do is be a Nano rebel. So I'm not gonna try and get the 50,000 words in 30 days anymore. That I've done once. I think I can check that off my list, and going forward, I think that it just makes more sense for me, especially since I'm finally going back to my Hades Persephone retelling, that it just makes more sense for me to focus on that and focus on the quality of that instead of trying to start a whole new project and get 50,000 words. So that is really what came out of this past Nano, was that I learned who I was more so as a writer than I had last year. When I did NaNoWriMo last year, I had just gotten back into writing. It had been a very long time since I sat down and wrote a story or plotted a story, and so I was really coming back into it. And I just sort of dove in head first without really thinking about it, and that story that I wrote last year is actually still sitting on the shelf waiting to be edited. This year NaNoWriMo really showed me who I was as a writer, and who I am as a writer is, whose line is it anyway? Everything is made up and the word count doesn't matter. Because, your story should not be defined by how many words you have. It should be how you feel about it. If you feel good about it, then the word count doesn't matter. If you feel happy with it, if you love your characters, if you like where the story is going and you like their development, the word count doesn't matter. It's going to be however long you want, and as long as you are happy with it, that is what's important. Not how many words you have, not how thick your book is going to be at the end. It's how you feel about your story, and if you feel like what you have in front of you is good and it makes you happy. So that is what I've learned, and going forward I'm definitely going to keep that and be a Nano rebel from now on, because that is more important to me than trying to word vomit out a first draft in 30 days. I'm still gonna do Camp Nano though, because Camp Nano is fun. Also, before I wrap up here, I have another little announcement. I'm sure if you all follow me on Instagram, or if you're subscribed to me here on YouTube, you have probably seen the posts for this, but a fun thing that we are doing this holiday season is a write-a-thon called the 12 Ks of Christmas. And I have roped all of my writer AuthorTube friends from our little corner of AuthorTube into doing this, so I'm very excited. So the 12 Ks of Christmas is a weekend-long write-a-thon. It's starting December 18th and going until December 20th. And we're going to have 3 live streams a day, plus a little chat at the end of the day, just to, sit back, relax, talk about the holiday season, what we're doing, what we're celebrating. And it is called the 12 Ks of Christmas, but it is really just a holiday themed. So you don't have to celebrate Christmas to come celebrate with us. You can celebrate anything, and you of course are all still welcome to come hang out. It's to celebrate the holidays, celebrate our community, celebrate the wonderful friends we've made this year. And also, as a little writing challenge, the reason why it's called the 12 Ks of Christmas is because at the end of the weekend, the challenge is to have written 12,000 words within whatever project you're working on. But it is a very laid back challenge. It is not one that I am putting any pressure on anybody to complete. It is purely just for fun. and a little challenge in there for those who want that challenge. So I really hope that you guys come and join us for the 12 Ks of Christmas. That will be starting December 18th, which is a Friday at 8 a.m. on my channel. And I will compile a playlist once I have all of the videos and everything, so we can just click on to the next ones. And I really hope that we have a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. The school semester is almost over. I have one more test and then I am free. And I am just really looking forward to kicking back, relaxing with all of you guys, my wonderful friends, and I just cannot wait. And I promise that I will get into a better habit. My cat just dropped a thing of soy sauce, but I promise that I will get into a better habit of, I gotta make sure he doesn't eat it, of posting videos and getting back into the swing of videos. Since I have a lot of time here, and we're gonna be here in North Carolina for a little while, I probably will have more videos. So please keep a lookout for those. Thank you all so much for sticking with me and supporting and encouraging me throughout NaNoWriMo. And to all my wonderful friends and everybody who participated in NaNoWriMo, I hope you had a really good time, no matter what your end word count actually was. And just remember, everything's made up and the word count doesn't matter. It's how you feel about your story. So with that, leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all did for Nano. Let me know if you all are excited for the 12 Ks of Christmas and if you will be there celebrating with us. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that like button, and maybe ring that bell. But as always, there is no pressure. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Salem, cat. Soy sauce is not for babies. But Mom, I want the soy sauce. Well, too bad.